killed him.
Hi, Jabba1975 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on the Xbox. And today I'm bringing you footage from an incident that happened when we went, well, hunting for money in a war zone. So there's two factions that are at war on the Xbox version of Elite Dangerous, and one of those factions put a massive bounty on the other faction. Then the first faction put a bounty on the leader of the other faction. It's all got a bit fractious and silly, and of course that sort of offer of money is going to attract the likes of us, the criminal scum element of Elite Dangerous. I mean, let's face it, you know us, we're pirates, we're opportunistic thieves and bandits, and if someone's paying us large amounts of cash to get kills, we'll go get some kills. When we were offered large amounts of cash to go and kill Lyra members, we killed Lyra members. When we were offered large amounts of cash to kill members of ARCI, I think it is, yeah, we'll go kill some of them. So we came down here, had some fun, killed a few people. Nothing serious, nothing crazy, but we just came down in a wing. We were all on with nothing better to do, and Panda was like, well, do you want to come down and shoot at some people? And we're like, yeah, why not? You know, piracy was a bit quiet that night, so we took the chance to go down, earn some extra creds, shoot a few people, have a bit of fun. Nothing too, like, strenuous. Though, I gotta say, when Skull's about, you don't want to be in a ship with drives that are vulnerable. The Packhound King, as he's known. I mean, you know, when it's Skull's about, you can see Packhounds flying everywhere. And I think Scooby was still in his pirate ship at this stage, which is also a Packhound. So there was a lot of Packhounds involved. You know, we use a lot of fun builds when we fight because we use piracy builds, so we have a lot of Packhounds, weird weaponry. Now this came about because of Jabba's Palace. Now if you don't know, Jabba's Palace is a Discord channel where a member of TOC runs a hive of scum and villainy and puts out contracts and bounties on people, or allows people to put contracts and bounties out on people. The squadron bounty was posted there, and also some individual bounties were posted there. I have recently made some money out of these bounties, but I'm not really that into it. I'm not really that much of a bounty hunter. I'm not that much of a PvPer. But oddly enough, one member of our squadron has really taken to doing this. So we were down here accruing bounties. He was sending all the required messages and getting the videos that he needed to claim the money from Jabba's Palace. So, you know, it's nice to be able to support a fellow marauder in his hobby of murdering people from around the galaxy. It is also great that Jabba's Palace has provided a place for people to hang out and keep this game relatively active. I mean, we're still here playing on the Xbox version. Console transfer is, what, three months away or so, and there are a large amount of people playing on the Xbox version of this game. Now, I'm going to be saddened when a lot of those people go off to PC, but I do hope a fair few stay on the Horizons version on Xbox, because I still think in a lot of ways we have the superior product, especially if your primary interest is playing in spaceships, not running around on planet surfaces. But, you know, that's my opinion. I know a lot of people will leave to go to PC. I won't shed a tear of the fewer people go to PC. But, you know, I will miss the vast majority of people that go over to PC. You know, I felt sorry for this guy because you do not want to have something with vulnerable drives with this lot around. We bombed down here. I'm in my travel Anaconda, but I think two of the guys were in pirate ships which have just filled full of Packhounds, so the Packhound spam was real. You know, pirate tool Packhounds are amazing for taking out drives, you know, no question. But Jabba's Palace has been a haven for people communicating on this game and getting stuff done and having fun. The whole people posting bounties, people, you know, hunting people down for bounties, it's created an economy within the game and is also hilariously fun. I personally have not taken a massive advantage of this. I've done a couple of bounties. I gave away a 1 billion credit bounty, but that wasn't even a Jabba's Palace one. That was kind of a third party one that got offered to me for a clip that I had, which is just insane. But yeah, I've been making money out of bounties, but not compared to what Attack Panda has made out of bounties. I believe on this evening that I'm showing you some footage from, he got 700 million credits just from the kills he got this evening. Then he also, on his own, later after I'd gone to bed, got another 250 million from something else. And then he might get a bonus if he's the highest killer of ARC members, etc. You know, it's huge. Here's me, I've switched to my phasing Mamba. I switched to it because I was winging with Scooby, who always brings the phasing, and it's like 2 phasing is better than, you know, 1 phasing. So, you know, I jumped in this. I think we had, well, I know we had a variety of ships, but at one point we did have 3 vets and me and a Mamba, which was Skull's Packhound vet, Panda's multi-cannon vet, I think multi-cannon and beams and 1 pulse, and then you had Scooby and his phasing. And we brought phasing down because we were getting bothered by a cutter, and it was just, you know, it's nice and easy to just whip away its hull quite quickly and force the cutter out of instances. You're not going to get many kills with phasing. It is just basically a tool to drive people out of instance. It's not really effective at killing people. But we did have people in high DPS ships that can take out drives and things like that. And yeah, me and Scooby brought the phasing, and we went after anything that could be phased easily and let the others go after the stuff we wanted to get kills on. I actually got sent messages by someone complimenting us on our organization and flying as a wing, which I was highly surprised about because, yeah, we don't fly with any coordination. We tend to ram into each other in our eagerness to get to targets. It's a complete clusterfuck of just people trying to get in the way of other people and attacking each other. As you can see, there's buffeting, there's bumping, there's no coordination. It's just a rush to get to a target. Not the most sensible thing. We're definitely not the most coordinated wing in the world. We're just a bunch of unruly pirates. Now with Jabba's palace, it is a hive of scum and villainy. I'm most likely to be the Jawa in that picture because, you know, I'm an opportunistic thief. I'm not really a killer. I'm not that dangerous when it comes to Elite Dangerous, but I am a thief and I do like stealing stuff. Occasionally I will get involved in PvP. This was quite a fun incident, and it was good to hang out with the lads and have a bit of fun in big wing fights. We were taking on, we generally outnumbered what we were taking on. I think we're here taking on a Corvette and a cutter, but on the whole, the ARC guys were rolling out in a lot of small ships. It was just hilarious to see this many people on and this many people active. We were worried about getting instancing issues because Panda's American and we're English, and most of the people we were fighting against were Americans, so we sent Panda in first to try and instance with them. I then jumped in after Panda, and we saw virtually no one, and Scooby jumped in and was like, everyone's in our instance, and him and Skull had everyone. So luckily once they dropped down into a fight, we were able to navlock across, and then we were in the right instance for the rest of the evening. And nobody took things too seriously. Most of the messages were fun. It was all just a giggle. It's always fun playing with Skull. He's hilarious, and yeah, he did a little bit of keyboard warring at one point, which caused a bit of salt, but on the whole it was generally a nice event. It was just fun silliness that we'd got involved in. We have no interest in who wins this war, whether we're one side or the other. You know, my involvement is purely just to collect money. I don't really care about who wins, who loses, or the BGS side of it. I'm certainly not getting involved on any of that score. Just purely coming down here, shooting stuff, having a laugh, having a giggle. And it was nice to be in a full wing of Dark Marauders. I can't remember the last time I was in a full wing of Dark Marauders actually doing combat. We do that quite often when we're doing piracy, but I think the last time in combat was probably when we were fighting against Brep. Certainly the last time I was in a wing with 3 vets was a long time ago. But Scooby lives in his Corvette, never flies anything else. Skull pretty much lives in his Corvette or his Anaconda, doesn't really fly much else. And Panda has got his Mamba or his Vet. That's basically his 2 ships. Me, I've got a few options. The Mamba, FDL, that Anaconda I use sometimes, Cobra, or my other Mamba, the Rambo. And that's basically it. but because Scooby had phasing, I thought I'd join in. There's Skull unleashing his pack hounds with all their glory. And yeah, it was just nice to see so many people on. To drop into a system with like 12 triangles in it, all looking in Super Cruise to try and get behind people and fight there for different people, and different fights going on all across the system. And honestly, it's great that one small Discord channel is causing all of this activity and life within the game, which is great. Between the bounties on Jabba's Palace, the PvP tournaments that Selfish One is running on his Discord, and you know, the whole general hubbub of people playing, it's nice, it's good to see, and long may it continue, because I do still enjoy playing Elite Dangerous. There isn't another game like it. I know a lot of people are looking to Starfield in the future, but that doesn't come out until next year, and that's single player only at this point. So I mean, I'm looking forward to having a try of Starfield, but honestly, with it being single player, I don't even see that as a contender to replace Elite. I honestly, in terms of my gaming going forward, it's probably going to be more Elite. I've really got to get back into PUBG a little bit, but I've been solely on Elite for a long time now. Just in general, it's the game that floats my boat, it's the game I enjoy playing, and there's still so much salt to be harvested in this game. Even in an incident as fun as this, with so much silliness and so much fun and people GGing backwards and forwards, there was still someone who found time to be salty about things and be a bit weird. And that I'll save for another video, because that's just funny. But this video, I thought I'd leave it with all the people that were nice, all the people that genuinely GG'd and had a bit of a laugh, and basically there were no salty messages from anyone that I featured in this video. It was all good fun, good fights. Nobody took anything too massively seriously. There were a couple of people in system chat saying like, I will totally destroy you, I will dominate you, and then jumping away, but that's normal, and that's good. That sort of shit talk is perfect for Elite Dangerous. That's not salty, that's not someone like moaning or complaining, that's just fun shit talk in system chat. I don't know why people like see that as salt. It's not, that's just fun shit talking in system chat. But yeah, I had fun holding the trigger down and just wanging it around. That's one of the reasons why I love this ship. And Archon Delane will smile upon me, because many simps died this day. And as an Archon Delane supporter, I have no problem with killing Imperial pilots wherever I may find them. And if I'm getting paid to do it, that's even better. Archon will double bless me for that, I feel. Though the role of a bounty hunter when you're a pirate is a bit weird, but it's more like a contract killer than an actual bounty hunter. These bounties, some of them are placed by lawfuls, but the majority of them are placed by criminal elements. That's why it's so much fun on Jabba's Palace. And that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. And I used all sorts of ships in this event. It was great fun. That's all. Thanks very much for watching.